Well, I'm going to right click on my desktop. I'm going to hover over New, and I'm going to choose Folder. There it is. The blue tag right there is just waiting for me to name that folder. So since HTML was a good name, that's what I'm going to name it. I hit enter, and that's this big box around here. Just click. There's my folder, HTML folder. Okay, it is a project folder. Now by double clicking I open the project folder, and of course there's nothing inside. So I will right click, and then I will hover over new again, and I will choose folder once again. Again, the blue tag is waiting for me to name it, so I'm going to name this one Images. Mages, very good. Hit enter, and now I have an Images folder. Once again, I'm going to right click on the Images folder, and oh, I didn't want to right click. I want to double click to open it. Once again, there's nothing in there. Now I'm going to go into my documents and just pull out an image. Here's one right here. I'll right click on it and choose copy. Okay, it's copied. I'll get out of there and go back home. Now I'll just right click in here and click paste. And there's the image. I just copied it out. Now if I use the back button, you can see that I just enclosed the images in the image folder, which is in the project folder called HTML. Okay, now if I right click again and click on new, wait a minute, let me raise this up. Oop, can I raise this up? No. Okay, new, I'm gonna click on text document this time. Once again, the blue tag is waiting for me to name it, so I'm going to name it Index. INDEX. Hit enter, and now I have a text file. There's nothing in it. It's just called index.txt. It has to be called text because I'm using Notepad, and if I was in an HTML editor, I could name it HTML. Click on it, there would be nothing in there because I'd be viewing it in the browser. But at this point, because I'm using Notepad, I have to name it text, and that way I can write to it. And later I can choose rename and change the file extension to HTML. Okay, for right now I'm just going to open it. As you can see, there's nothing in my notepad right there, so I have to write the HTML file. HTML, very good. I can't type too fast, so bear with me. This is a short document, so it won't be that bad. So there's the head, and we'll give them a title, and the title we'll just call it Images. It really doesn't matter. And then we'll close the title. Okay, and now we can even close the head. Good. And at which point we can open the body. Wrong one. Okay. And now into the body we can put our image tag. So image, take a space, source equals I have to give it a path name here because my images are in an image folder, and the image folder is not in the root directory with the home page. The image folder is in its own directory called images, so I have to give it the path name. And then I have to tell it what image I want after that, which would be Sprinter Garage. Oh, no. This is the image 3, and it's a PNG, And okay, that gets me the image. And then we're going to put the alt text in. Alt equals, uh, oops, alt equals cool garage. Very good. Okay, and we'll take a space, forward slash, and that completes the self-closing tag for image. Uh, this is how you write your image when your images are in the images folder. If your image was in the root directory with your home page or your index.html or whatever you call your HTML if you're not running it through a host up on the server there. Uh, so I'm in the images folder. I pull out the Sprinter Garage number 3.png, give it some text. Now I can close the body and get out of here. B-O-D-Y, right? B-O-D. Boy, I hate it that I can't type. Okay, what's next after that? Close the HTML. Okay. There we go. Now all I have to do to get that into that text in there is just text file. Let's just save it. And now it's in there. Now that I've saved it and I have something in that text file, now I can rename it by just backspacing over the text extension and call it HTML this time. Hit enter. Yes, you're always going to get this um, alert that asks you if you want, if you change the file extension, the file may become unusable. Are you sure you want to change it? Believe me, the answer is yes every time because this is what we're doing. And we're only doing it because we're in Notepad. If we were in an HTML editor, we wouldn't have to do that. We wouldn't have to rename files. That's just the way it works. Because in an HTML editor, when you click on HTML, what you get is the text end of it. And then when you want to view it in the browser, now you're actually looking at what the HTML produces. So now I just want to go back over what we got. I'm going to close out. Okay, the HTML project folder is on the desktop. We've loaded the project folder with an HTML document and an images folder, and inside the images folder we have an image. Okay, so now I'll double click to open it, and now if I double click on index.html, there's my image. And all I can tell you is good luck. It worked for me. I hope it works for you.